The recruiting side of it, Cav, how easy, difficult, frustrating are you finding that side of the business?
That's something that's I'm learning very, very quickly. Obviously you've got commitments every day towards yourself and the media and the club and stuff like that to let people know as to what's going on. But we had a deal done last Wednesday for a player, Matthew Bates. It was agreed, and it looked like it was finalised on Thursday. I'm literally on the plane about to fly on Friday evening, and he tells me he's not coming. He's agreed to go to Bradford. So he put an awful lot of attention and time and effort into getting deals across the line. And I have to say, John, our MD, has been absolutely magnificent. He's given me scope to do what I want, but I've wanted the signings that I make to be obviously effective, very positive, and I want it to be a benchmark as to us going forward. But I'm learning very quickly that although you want that, it can't always be the case.
How easy is it to roll with a punch like that when you think you've got something over the line and it's pulled, the rug's pulled for whatever reason?
Well, my wife actually, she was brilliant today. She just said to me, look, she said, I think the way you've got to look at this going forward is if they sign, it was meant to be, and if they don't, well then it was fate. So just accept it, get on with it. Don't let it get you down too much, because there'll be more players around the corner, and they may turn out to be better than what you originally had planned to get anyway. So it's easy to hear that. It's not, especially when you put so much time and effort into it. But she was right. If it's not meant to be, and if the player isn't hell bent on actually coming to start it, well then, maybe it wasn't going to be as effective as I thought. Maybe it would have been to start with. But it's one of them things. It is part and parcel of the game. You do get an awful lot of phone calls this side of the table now when you're the manager, and you're getting players offered to you from every single scout, every single agent, and every single one of the players are all brilliant. You keep getting told how great they all are, but it's important, as I say. That's why we try to get as many people through the door and get a look at them first if we can. It's not always possible, but if you can, that's a big help.
Again, is a situation like that one with Matthew somewhere where you learn more about yourself, patience, just taking it as it comes?
It is to a point, yeah. It's I think it's just roll with the punches. I think it's going to happen more than it won't, I suppose. I think you learn, unless you're probably a top club where the players are actually pulling out every stop to get to that football club. You've got to do more and more and more to try and get them over the line. And what I've learned is you try not give them time if you can. If you both agree, try and get it done and get it signed as quickly as possible. As I say, that isn't always the case, but it's important that once you identify your targets and you've spoken to them, if they've agreed, I think from my experience, because I think last week we're having the weekend off, he just, I know him so that he actually wanted to have a little bit of time to think about it, but once we'd agreed on it Thursday, I thought it was over. But that's football. He's gone to Bradford, it's closer to his home. They're in a better position league-wise in the table, so I can understand it from his point of view, but it doesn't mean that I'm not disappointed.
Fans love a player name.